Hello, this is Mary Dansack, Middle School Science Specialist with the Alabama State Department of Education. I'm going to give you a brief overview of how to use the AMSTI slide presentations, which we have created to be used with each AMSTI unit. Before I begin, there is an assumption that you understand the nature of our science course of study and that the standards have 3 dimensions. Those are scientific and engineering practices, cross-cutting concepts, and disciplinary core ideas. And these 3 dimensions are embedded in each standard and should be embedded throughout your science teaching as well. Let's move into the slides. We'll be using a 7th grade slideshow for our example. One of the first things that you'll notice about our slideshows is the title slides are meant to stand out. For each lesson, you'll see outcomes. You might see a slide highlighting an SEP or a CCC, and I don't know why my slides are turning colors. You'll see slides that go along with each inquiry, and notice that they tell you which section of a 5E lesson plan you're in. And you will see slides with word wall words, science standards, and strategies. So these are common to all of our lessons. Let's take a little bit of a look at some of these in more detail. You may also notice, boy, that really looks messy. Let's see if that clears up a bit. Some of the other things you'll notice are yellow circles or some kind of circles or other highlights throughout your slideshows. Those are reading and instructional strategies. In your slides and your notes, explanations are given on those, and if you want more explanation, you can always Google these strategies. They're all over the internet. Okay, you'll also notice that some slides have hyperlinks, and those hyperlinks are, I've made every attempt to make them show, and in this slideshow I've used little pointer fingers. So if you've got a good internet connection, if you click on any of these hyperlinks, you'll be directed straight to that website. Sometimes you'll have embedded videos. Let me show you an example of an embedded video. There's one. You'll know they're embedded when you hover over them and you see a little play button. Now, in the slideshow presentation, it looks like that. And if you click on the button,
spring has been the best because they do spend most of their time underground surrounded.
All right. If you have any trouble getting to the video, I've tried to include getting the video to play. I've also included the web address. Let's back up a little bit to the beginning of lesson 1, where you see a slide labeled SEP, Scientific and Engineering Practices. Throughout the PowerPoint, you'll see slides labeled SEP and also CCC. And these are slides that are meant to highlight specific science and engineering practices and cross-cutting concepts that lend themselves well to these lessons. In 1 semester's worth of AMSTI materials, each SEP and CCC is highlighted in one of these slides. Additionally, each SEP and CC is hyperlinked to an extremely valuable website called Bozeman Science Videos, which I am going to click on. Actually, the website is just called Bozeman Science. The slides are hyperlinked to specific videos which go over each of the SEPs and CCCs. And let me show you how that looks. You can go to Videos, NGSS. So for every SEP, for every CCC, and for every DCI, they're short 10-minute videos. These are invaluable, and we highly recommend that you watch these when you have a chance. They are not necessarily geared for students, however. It's very important that you use the PowerPoints. In several cases, we've had to add entire activities to meet the course of study. And even where the disciplinary core ideas were there are added questions that direct students that are directly related to the course of study You'll see a lot of questioning and activities that are necessary for this. If you are just teaching with the book, and perhaps if you are a veteran AMSTI teacher and you were trained long ago and you've not seen these new PowerPoints, you will be struggling to meet the course of study. And we've had a lot of comments of teachers who were just amazed that by using the PowerPoints created by AMSTI, they were meeting the course of study. So we've done a lot of this work for you as much as we can. When you're using these PowerPoints, if you notice that any of the links have gone away or any of the links have died, please let your AMSTI Science Specialist know, and we will try to get those updated. You'll learn more as you go through lesson by lesson. I hope this overview will help you get started. Thanks for watching.